The unlucky dog. Fluto was a naughty dog. After all, it was a foolish one. Its master liked it very much and very well, but he was so very poor man that he was not able to feed his dog well. Cooked rice and the curry of dried fish were most of the time the food of the owner. Fluto always got its share. It wanted to get some costly and delicious food that the dogs in the rich houses had. One day, Fluto was wandering along the street. Suddenly, it came across a big, newly thrown out bone of a bull. It still had some flesh left on. Fluto became very happy to see the fresh bone. It snatched up the bone at a leap and started to stride away from the spot in the thought that some other dog might see him. Fluto walked faster and faster, aiming its house. On the way, there was a stream. The only way of crossing the stream was a wooden bridge built across it. Fluto came to the bridge. Always it had feared the bridge, for it was very narrow and slippery. Very carefully, Fluto entered the bridge and reached the middle of it. He felt someone under the bridge moving with him, and he hesitated a little. Fluto looked down at the river. To his surprise, there was another dog with a big bone in its mouth. Fluto again and again looked at it. He was not aware that it was his own reflection in the clean water. He ascertained himself that the dog was escaping with the bone, stealing from somewhere. He wanted to get that piece of bone for himself, intimidating the poor dog. Keeping the bone safely in its mouth, Fluto growled at it. The sound echoed, rebounding from the walls. He misunderstood the reverberation to be the other dog's growling. Fluto again growled with some more strength. It sounded like a roar and reverberated to his ears. The foolish dog made a sharp bark at the dog, and the bone fell down in the water. It smeared the calm water, and consecutive ripples were formed. Fluto saw his shade swaying awkwardly with the ripples to and fro. Only then did he come to know that it was his reflection. He felt ashamed of it and depressed greatly. Fluto, the grief-stricken dog, returned to its house very pathetically. It lost the bone it had since he wanted the unwanted thing.